Well, good morning and welcome to Blackpool again. Today we're at Blackpool Pleasure Beach and we're going to do some rides, late night riding. The park is open from 10 AM till 10 PM, so there should be plenty of opportunity to do a lot of rides. There's fireworks at the end of the day. I think Icon and the big one close around about 9 o'clock so that they can prepare the fireworks, but all the other rides I believe are open right up until 10 PM. So we're going to get in the park soon. It's about 20 past 9 now. Just had breakfast, just came from the Big Blue Hotel. There's actually a special entrance there you can use to get into the park, but sometimes you find that you can get in a little bit earlier from the main entrance, I've noticed, so that's why I'm walking up. The special entrance is useful. It means you can get straight into the south side of the park, so you can get in the queue of the big one potentially quicker, but that doesn't always open straight away at 10 AM, so there's loads of pros and cons. In any case, the main entrance should open 10 AM at the latest, so get into the park. I'm also going to get a speedy pass and we're going to do loads of rides. Well, as I expected, you do get into the park earlier at the main entrance. I'm already in the park. It's 9:45. Just bought the Speedy Pass, which just gets loaded onto your mobile phone. Well, it's actually just a website, and they take the payment at guest services, 50% off, like I said. So I've got the best one. Let's see if we can get on all these rides with the Speedy Pass. Who knows? Just had a great ride on Nickelodeon Streak. I'm going to see if I can get onto Blue Flyer. There's already a bit of a queue at the Speedy Pass on Nickelodeon Streak, so I've only done it once. But head over to Blue Flyer and maybe just alternate between the two and get 3 on the trot for both, and then we can go to the rest of the park. Yeah, I had a great little ride on Blue Flyer. I'm going to try and get back onto Nickelodeon Streak over there. Well, I just managed to get on Blue Flyer and Nickelodeon Streak another 2 times, so that's 3 times each. I think the next ride I'm going to try and do is Revolution.
clothing, keep your arms inside the car, hold on to the shoulder strap.
Next up is Avalanche. Just had 3 goes on Revolution. Front, back, kind of the middle. There's 4 trains, so you can't really be in the middle. I stayed up there. The speedy pass was literally just 1 minute wait, so didn't have to come down the stairs. So 3 goes, got out of the way. Next one is Avalanche, so I'll see if I can do 3 goes after each other, and then onto the rest of the park. I think it's about 12 o'clock almost, so that's 9 rides so far, which is really not bad. So yeah, just had 1 go on Avalanche. I'll get my next 2 goes in a minute. It's a lot of fun. I sat right in the front. Just having a little iron brew. It's inspired by the Revolution, I'm sure. So I've had 10 roller coaster rides so far in just about 2 hours. But it's a great day. The weather is amazing. Even if I don't make this challenge, it's fun rushing around trying to get on as many rides as possible, and certainly the speedy pass helps. It's a bit weird queuing at the exits and all these rides, I think, and you feel a bit weird going on these rides before people that are queuing, you know, but at the same time, the opportunity's there, so why not take it? So yeah, just gonna finish this drink and then get on my next 2 goes on Avalanche, and then head over to the big one in Steeplechase, I think. So yeah, had 3 goes on Avalanche, twice at the front, once in the middle, which is not too bad. The big one is actually closed right now, which is annoying. So I was gonna go on there. I've used the speedy pass to set myself up for Infusion in a minute. Yeah, so Infusion, did that 3 times in a go. Wow, it's a real head basher. It's probably one of my least favorite coasters here, really, but a lot of people love it, and the queue for it is very long at the moment, and it's very disorientating. A quick update on the ride experience, really, because I do back row rides there, and one pretty much near the front. I'll count that as the front row, it was the second row. But front it's worse, I think, from what I remember. It's much more jerky. but it's okay, you know, it's not too bad. But yeah, it was 12-minute wait each time for with the speedy pass, so it took a bit of time to get those 3 rides in. It's 1:30. I'm gonna try and get on the Big Dipper next, to do that 3 times in a go, and then head over to try and get on Big One and Icon and Steeplechase, do those 3. So yeah, before I get on the Big Dipper, quick demonstration of how the Speedy Pass system works in more detail, and I'll show you the barcode that you get. So you see the list here, click on Big Dipper, I can get on in 2 minutes. It's the same as before, counts down, and I'll show you the barcode that comes up. That you have to show the operator who lets you on from the exit of this ride, and it's the same in most of those rides, the exit, as I said before. As you can see, my ride for the Big Dipper is ready. Got my barcode, so that means I can go via the exit onto the ride straight away. Thing, I've just had my first go on the Big Dipper. An interesting thing I just noticed on the Speedy Pass Q app is, see here, Nickelodeon Streak, it says can't reserve. So I was wondering, well, what's that about? And it says it's you can't reserve because the ride queue is full. You can pay an extra £5 to go on right now if you really want to, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. But I understand why that is, because Nickelodeon Streak has only got 1 train, so it gets very busy. The other rides so far today are all operating, so two trains, I believe, pretty much. So they're doing their best to get through all the queues today, considering it's so busy Saturday and it's amazing weather. So I'm gonna queue for my next go on Big Dipper and the one after that, and then I'll have 3 out of the way for Big Dipper. And then I think I'll treat myself on some lunch. So yeah, just had my 3 goes on the Big Dipper. It's 3 o'clock already. I had a bit of a break. Had something to eat, some ice cream. You really have to pace yourself on a day like this when it's really hot. Make sure you drink a lot, eat a lot, because you don't realize until you're on the ride that you can start feeling a bit queasy. Certainly, if you're all a bit older than me, you're going to start that feel that a little bit sooner. So anyway, I was on the back row there on the Big Dipper. I had 1 ride, it was the middle row. The second ride, it was near the back. This last ride was right at the back, and it was, wow, it was violent. I mean, the wooden roller coasters here are quite bumpy. If you do Nickelodeon Streak at the back, it really pulls you over the hills as well if you sit right at the back. That's what I noticed this morning. Blue Flyer is obviously the sort of kiddie wooden roller coaster, and it's definitely the most sedate. If you do that at the front, it's very easy going. So if you want a ride that's just you know, get you into it, if you're coming with young children, obviously that's a good one to start off with. Do it at the front. It's very light, you know, really not very violent at all. You do the Big Dipper or Nickelodeon Streak at the back, it's relatively intense for wooden roller coasters. So now I'm gonna walk back over here because I can get on Icon. Enough with all this roughness. I'm gonna get on a smooth roller coaster now. Do Icon 3 times in a row. Still got Steeplechase and the big one to do, of course, and then Grand National. I'm gonna go back to the hotel for a little freshen up before coming back out later again, but I'll see how many rides I can do before that. I also need to charge the GoPro battery, so and my iPhone battery to make sure I can keep getting all the speedy passes. But anyway, meantime, it's time for Icon. There's a ride. Awesome. As you can see from the footage, I was waiting at the front. Had a front row ride, and I think that's the best ride I've ever had on Icon. It was awesome. It felt so much faster. Obviously, it's warm today, and I've left it till a little bit later in the day to ride it, so it's warmed up. But yeah, it was awesome, and I got soaking wet from the misters. It was just a great ride. I still got a couple more to go on that one, obviously, for my challenge, but we'll see. They changed the Mayor's Point, so for the Speedy Pass, I'm quite sure maybe it operates better this way, but I booked myself on the big one, so I'm going to do that next. Because you can book yourself onto another ride whilst you're queuing after they've checked your Speedy Pass, of course. So let's see if we can get on the big one. Mental ride on the big one. Second to last row, counted as last row. Mental at the back. It goes so fast, and it whips you over the edge at the top. It's always fun riding the big one, surrounded by people that have never been on it before, because it really rattles their bones. I think it comes as a big surprise to a lot of people. Right, back onto Icon now. Probably do that twice in a row, because I had to wait quite a long time for the big one. They're doing a wheel check, so it's just one of those things. Has to be done, but it's very busy today. You see the Icon queue right out the door, right outside the gate. It's a beautiful day. I think earlier on I was saying that every roller coaster is running on 2 trains. Obviously Icon runs on 3. Everything is at maximum capacity. And it feels like it's July. It's crazy. Second go on Icon. I was at the back row, where you have to be a little bit taller to ride. You definitely don't feel the misters as much at the back. A little bit rattly at the back, but it's okay. Another great ride. I think the front was a little bit better, but the back it's got its own characteristics as well. You get pulled straight down the first top hill, top half. So yeah. Some order to the queue. So I had my third go on Icon there, in the middle. So pretty much completed the 30 ride challenge so far, but still got well, I completed it. Still got Grand National to do at Steeplechase. I'm hoping that the queues for that are going to die down as the day goes on. But now it's time to go back to the hotel and freshen up, and then we'll head out again later on for the final couple of rides on the big one, and Steeplechase and Grand National hopefully. Well, it's amazing day. The weather's just been ridiculous. Like I said, it feels like it's July or somewhere in the summer anyway. But it's late April to be fair. Easter is very late this year, but it's very busy. I read somewhere it was 11,000 people on park today or booked on, so might be more than that, who knows. But it's a stunning day. But now it's time to just have a little break and then come back out the final couple of rides and see if we can complete this 30 ride challenge. It really helps that all the roller coasters are up and running without any big problems today by the looks of it. Revolution. So catch you later again in this vlog, and we're going to complete this. So yeah, it's 7 o'clock now, walking back up to the park. We've got a few hours left of rides, so I want to get on the big one twice, Steeplechase 3 times, Grand National 3 times, and then I've done all the coasters 3 times each, so that's 30 roller coaster rides, which is crazy. Already booked myself on via the Speedy Pass, so let's see if we can get on the big one first, and we'll take it from there really. And we've got a little fireworks display at 10 o'clock or just before. I don't know what time that exactly starts, but we'll see that. And yeah, it's been a good day. A bit hectic trying to get so many rides. But It's definitely worth it. There's the big one going up again. So let's get back into the park and I'll catch up with you there. Yeah, something I just filmed. There's quite a few awards on display in the entrance building. It's interesting just to have a look around. It's just nice to see that the park takes pride in all the awards it's won over the years. So heading over to the big one now. 2 more goes on that. Let's see if we can do it. To me, the big one seems faster than I ever remember it being, but it's just me. Of course, it's been running for 9 hours straight, well 8 hours probably, something like that. And it just seems to heat up and just go a lot faster. So it's not in the middle there. One more ride to go. And then get on Steeplechase 3 times and Grand National.
You know the first part.
Oh my god. At the back again. It's just crazy. The second go I had today, just for this one, it was sort of close to the middle, so it wasn't too bad, but the back, it's mental, so fast. So, Steeplechase, and then Grand National. Let's see if we can do this. Bit of a queue at Steeplechase. Well, there goes the challenge. Unfortunately, the Steeplechase broke down just as I was queuing. Didn't leave myself a lot of time to get on there, but kind of expected that the queues would have died down later on in the day on Steeplechase. This usually tends to happen, but not today. But yeah, the ride is broken. And I don't think it's going to get fixed till tomorrow. We'll see. I come back here. Let's do the 3 rides on Grand National anyway. And then we'll have been very close with this challenge, that's for sure. Well, proof that the ride is indeed closed. I think they wanted me to film, but I'm not sure what happened. Maybe something serious happened on the ride, but it's yeah, it's broken down. Steeplechase is broken down with riders, you know, along the track, which I don't think I've seen that before, so kind of weird. Hopefully everyone's all right. these days. Grand National. So still need to do another 2 goes on that. Just gotta get something to drink. See what the time is. 8:30. I was hoping to maybe fill in these 3 steeplechase rides with something else, but a lot of the south side of the park is closed at 9 because of the fireworks. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. You can ride Grand National right up until 10 o'clock, that's the advantage. So 2 goes in a row. Every time it seems to be this side that wins, which is the right hand side when you queue up. Not sure why. And I think on all 3 occasions it was the red train. Not too bad. It's one of those things, you know. It's a good ride, but it's quite rough. It's kind of weird. And 2 of those 3 rides, there's actually people in front of me filming with their mobile phones. I'm amazed that they didn't lose them. It's so bumpy. It's 9:15, so got a little bit to go for the fireworks, but I think I'm all ridden now. So that was 27 roller coaster rides. I failed to do the 30, and that's really just because of steeplechase. Side of the park, the queue lines are now closed. The rides aren't closed, they're still going, but the queue lines are closed to make sure everyone is out of there when the fireworks go off. On most roller coasters on that side, I think you can still get on the Big Dipper, but I've had enough of these wooden roller coasters today. Flying Machines looks awesome at night. I have to say that the 3rd go on Grand National is pretty much pitch dark now. The third go was the best, you know, when it was pretty much dark. You can't see the track so well. And that was just a lot of fun. So 27 roller coaster rides, 9 different roller coasters. It would have been nice to complete all 30, but yeah, it is what it is. So, on to the fireworks next. Hopefully it will be a good show. Tomorrow I'm also in the park, but I'm going to take it a little bit easier, that's for sure. Something that just really caught my eye was the lighting on the ghost house. It looks amazing when it's dark. It's really nice. I'll try and get on it tomorrow. It's good. was pretty good. It was a carnival theme, as you can see, and I just showed you the highlights. Really, it went on for about 9 minutes, something like that. Anyway, it's time to leave the park. Great day. Well, that was a great long day at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. 12 hours they were open. Pretty much the rides are not completely open for that length. They were like 11 hours or something like that, I guess. And then if you count the south side of the park, a lot of the roller coasters really even less than that. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. So tomorrow's going to be a lot less intense, and no speedy pass, and then we'll just take a little bit easier, do some of the flat rides. Didn't do a single one today. So catch you in the next vlog. Hope you enjoy this one. Please remember to like and comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you the next time.